Hi, this is Peerless Drew, and by popular demand we're going to get around now to doing the Yamato YF-19 for transforming from Battroid to fighter mode. First we're going to go ahead and get rid of the gun here. Put the hands away. Kind of like the SV-51 hands, kind of makes sense just to put away the, just like that. Put away all the fingers, but leave them kind of pointing. And it should... I'm sorry, I got it upside down. So just like that. The same thing over here. So we got the arms put away. Now we're going to just lower these shields. They kind of pull out a little bit. So we're just going to bring them down. We're going to raise the arm cover there. That reveals a joint. This part can be a little tricky, but you can usually work it out logically. This whole thing's going to fold up here, and my goal is to have this axis, this joint here, pointing down. And the thing is, I just need to, that's it right there. So we're covering up the big circle with the back of the shoulder, and it's hanging down like that. And so we just need to accomplish the same thing on the other side here. So now we're going to lift up the upper body here. Just freeze that whole thing up. Now this can and will pop apart, just be aware of that. For transforming into fighter mode, we need this to be out of the way. I'm going to take a moment here and get the legs locked into proper position. Bring this whole thing over. Now it doesn't do us any good to move the arms into position until we've almost got the upper body into position. And so we're just kind of getting that about where it's supposed to be. Now the head, this whole mechanism slides forward and backwards, and the head locks into position like that. So what we're trying to do is we're turning the head around. Now it's hard to see, but if we lower this down all the way, a little bottom rim of that neck cowl appears. It's very hard to put in that position, so for the sake of not spending a lot of time on the video, I'm not going to bother. But you can at that point pick at it and get it out. Go ahead and press the arms together. Get everything up into position. Slide these back and press them down to get them out of the way. The thing is, this kind of locks in the wing. Repeat the same thing over here. Press that into position. The wing into position. flip that over. Press the feet in. Now this is probably the part that makes everyone the most nervous, is the whole nose cone thing. What we're going to do is just go ahead and get the nose into position. This just raises up like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the figure firmly there. I'm going to hold the nose here. The first step, you can see this, is to these pegs on either side have to end up behind this whole gray assembly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull the nose a little bit. We're just going to get them pressed up on there. There they're sitting. Now all that's left is just to snap this down into position. Then we're going to put the bottom cowl there in position. These wings at this point always rotate back. So they only rotate. So they cooperate pretty well, but you gotta never try to rotate them the other way. Once it's rotated up, you can kind of press it into its hole. And that's pretty much it. Now it's in fighter mode.